So
Yeah.
Nannu, you're saying you might know Victor Laveria's father?
I don't know if it's his son, but Nestor Oliveira, I know him. Of course I know him.
Who was he?
He was a great actor, a great comedian
Wow.
with the Stage Commandos.
Holy
He
crap.
was very, very nice person. And I remember them when he was one of the original Stage Commandos because it was Charlie Clues, Johnny Catania, Nestor Oliveira, Lele Tabon, Francis Cicluna. You need more?
Sure, why not?
That's all at hand, that's all I remember.
So let me read you what he wrote. He wrote some vintage theatrical history. The Stage Commandos was a post-war, immensely popular theatrical comedy. I think they mean theatrical comedy troupe. It originated in the naval shipyard when a group of amateur actors, among them my late father, Charles Clues, you just mentioned
That's
him.
all right. How could you say his late father, Charlie Clues?
That's what he said. That's his dad.
He says his name is Victor Oliveira. How Charlie Clues was?
I have no idea. Maybe Victor was writing for somebody else. I don't know.
Wait a second. If he says Charlie Cruz was his father, and Nestor Oliveira was very close to Charlie Cruz, maybe he named him after Oliveira.
Wow, that could be.
That's good because they must have been very close friend to him because they were the original Stage Commandos actors were Nestor Oliveira, Larry Tabone, Charlie Clues, Johnny Catania, Armando Orso, Francis Cicluna. Oh my goodness. I can't remember her name. And then I think Teresa Meggiani. I'm not sure if Teresa Meggiani. No, I don't think so. But maybe could be.
Nana, do you remember the Stage Commandos?
Of course you remember Stage Commandos.
Nana, you remember them?
You remember Charlie Cruz?
Sure, I remember Charlie Cruz. He was one of their friends.
Oh, really?
Funny guy.
Wow.
He was very funny guy. And I want to send you some music that he sang. He also played the keyboard very well. He also was capable for lyrics of songs, and he takes a song and it turns into a funny piece of comedy. One is that everybody in my family is a musician, and he mentioned his children. It's a satire that he wrote. It says my sister played the piano, and then played the saxophone, and Paula played the trombone, and then all together. Anyway, it's very cute, and the tune itself is very nice.
Can you sing any of it? Do you remember the music at all?
Let me see. Come to mind.
What are you talking about?
Sister. Well, I have to refresh my memory. I have it in my library, music library.
Wow.
And well, let's see. But right now, my sister played the saxophone. Familiar there. I can't remember the tune right now, but I know it. I know it very well. It doesn't come to mind.
But you can find it, and then you can look at it, and then you can send it to us. That would be amazing.
No, of course I will. And it's a Maltese too. But it specified all the instruments used. And my mother played the radio, something like that. Because everybody played something.
Oh, yeah. Nana, you have a great voice.
Yeah, but this was a satiric, very, very nice. The way he made it, and he played the keyboard very well. And believe it or not, when he died in Marsa Scala, Charlie Clues, at the age of late 70s, and he lived next to Nanna's sister, Chetta.
Oh my gosh.
Huh?
I know exactly where that is, where Nana's sister Chetta, Sia Chetta, lived. And
Okay, and that's where he lived, in that area. That's where he ended his life ended, in there.
aw, wow.
Yeah.
So
He was a very pleasant person, unbelievable funny. Him and Johnny Catania was like Lauren and Hardy.
Like brothers.
Oh, unbelievable.
it's
Yeah.
amazing you remember this. It's absolutely amazing.
Oh, yeah.
And
Nana,
Johnny Catania, his sidekick, they were together like Abbott and Costello, you know, a pair like that. Unbelievable. I was surprised to see that Johnny Catania went to Canada, because the Stage Commandos were very strong when we left Malta. Were very, very strong. We had what we call, instead of television, we had the rediffusion, and it was like a cable vision. All you need in the house is a speaker with two stations, A and B. You pay, I think, a penny a day, and you got comedies, you got the sports, you got every news and everything, cooking and everything.
So they were on the radio?
Not videos, no, they were on rediffusion.
I didn't say they were on video. I asked if they were on the radio, the Stage Commandos. Did they give radio shows, radio plays?
We had no radio, we had radios, but at the time, the most popular thing and the cheapest one to have was the Stage Commandos. Was the Rediffusion. That's the name of the company, Rediffusion. And your cousin, Claire's father, Tony Camilleri, used to work for the Rediffusion. Maybe he could explain to you better than I.
So I'm more curious about Charles Clues and Johnny Catania. You said they were like close friends. Nana, did you know them well? Like, did you know their family?
No. She knows them only on the stage.
No, on the stage I know them, that's all.
I don't even know their family.
Oh, okay, so you know them on the stage. And
On the stage,
On the
yeah.
stage.
okay.
When
Just
they
a
perform.
singer, a comedian, whatever they do.
Once they went on with the rediffusion or personally in stage, you hope that it never ends, because it was continuous laughter.
Huh.
They make a joke out of any small little thing.
Can you remember any of their jokes? Like anything?
No, I don't remember. You're talking, in the war. No, I don't remember. But they used to take regular songs and write lyrics in Maltese. Well, not translated, but their own lyrics, funny lyrics. They make them something. They tell something funny with the lyrics.
Uh-huh. I bet you.
Yeah.
I bet you that they still exist. Especially if his dad. I mean, if his son.
As a matter of fact, when I find the Charlie Cruz song, I try to make you a CD, and I made it to you, unless somebody helped me with the email, because I can't send any email.
Oh. Let me stop this video, because we're already at 8 minutes, and it takes me a long time to upload if it's too long. But I'm going to upload it to them so they can see. And Nannu, if you join the group, you can maybe talk to them if you want, and talk to I think what's his name, Victor, about his dad. That would be kind of fun.
There was Miller. One's name was Reggie Miller, and there was so many people involved. But it was a continuous laughter. You come out of there with a pain in your stomach, because you laugh so much.
Huh.
The laughs.
Huh.
Could you read this for me?
Yes.
Could you read that part, the Stage Commander? Yeah.
Yeah, so it says the Stage Commandos was a post-war, I think it was before the war too, right? Not just after the war, or only after the war?
No. It was during the war when they were born.
Yeah.
Not post.
Yeah.
During the war.
Well, probably during and then post. Immensely popular theatrical comedy group. It originated in the naval shipyard when a group of amateur actors, among them my late father Charles Clues, Johnny Catania, and others, used to put up shows during the break to entertain their mates and raise their morale. Although the company was mainly known for comedy, they also put up serious drama. This is a scene from a drama called Castel fu Irdamel. You want to correct my pronunciation?
Oh, well,
Castel Fu
say it again.
Castel, like castle maybe. Castel
Uh-huh.
Fu
Yeah,
Fu is
pass
on.
it.
Ramel RAM.
It was a castle built on sand.
Oh,
In other words, there's
sand.
no
Ramel is
solid foundation.
sand. Yeah. Okay. Castle built on sand.
Ramel is sand.
Uh-huh. In brief, it
I
tells.
never knew they did serious music, serious dramas. I never knew that.
That's interesting. So in brief, it tells of a poor family who ask for help from rich relations and are curtly rebuffed. But it later turns out that the wealth was obtained from fraud, and the rich husband goes to jail. From the left, so if you see the photograph, from the left, Juza Karana. You know her?
That's another one. And she looks like my sister Chetta. Look at her, Francis. Doesn't she look like my sister Chetta? Just like Juza Karana, I remember, of course.
What was she like?
Well, what you see, she's part of the group. But I thought she was a straight actress.
Okay, and
it was like a sidekick, but straight. You know what I mean? I never saw her in the comedies.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's kind of like I Love Lucy. Lucille Ball had her neighbor.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Ethel with I Love Lucy. Yes.
Yeah, something like that. And so he says she was one of the best actresses of her generation. And then the rich wife was his late mother, Giovanna. Did you know Giovanna? I guess Clues?
No, I did not.
Okay.
And who's the little girl?
And that's the author. I guess it's a boy, not a girl.
That's a boy?
It says yours truly and yours truly. So, and Victor Laveria wrote this, so maybe that's Victor when he was a kid.
But I'm sorry to interrupt. I must tell you, and I better inquire about it, because Nestor Laveria was one of the original Stage Commando actors, and he was very close with Charlie Clues. And I believe, though I figure it out, because he says Charlie Cruz was I never knew his children, not in my time anyway. Maybe he had a son and he named him after Nestor Laveria.
Could very well be. I mean, or maybe
you could ask him.
Or we can connect with him for sure. Or maybe he's friends with Astrid Vella. I was talking to Astrid today. All right, so let's see what else. He said, I love this play as the script called for Juza Karana to give me a sixpence at one point. My mother would send me to return it after the play, but I was always told to keep it. That's cute.
Sixpence.
That's cute. Let's see.
Sixpence was a silver coin worth 6 pennies. That's why 6 pence.
Oh, look, my friend Astrid, I was talking to her today. She commented on this, and she said, I actually recognize you, Victor. You haven't changed a bit. Ha! So my friend is friends with him. She recognized him in the photograph. What else? I'm just seeing if there are any other interesting comments. He says that this picture was from the end of the 40s. He was born in 1946, and he couldn't have been more than 4 or 5 in the picture. So maybe 1950 or something it was taken. So any other comments? Nothing exciting. Well, that's really cool.
Another was that kid in the picture was the son of Charlie Clues.
I mean, according to what he said that his father was Charlie Clues and his mother was this woman, Giovanna. I think that's what.
Could you please stretch the picture for me, the face of the kid? Maybe I see any resemblance. You know something?
Tell me.
It looks like Charlie Clues.
Yeah.
It does look like Charlie Clues.
Huh. That's cool. Let's find it. Let's see if we can find a picture of Charlie Clues.
No, Yeah, I don't have it, but he looks like him.
Well,
Long face, yes.
I'm putting it on Google. Let's see if we can find something. Yeah, he has a
There
whole
he is. There he
Wikipedia.
is. That's Charlie Cruz right there.
He has a bust in Sanglia.
Huh?
This is a statue, a bust of him in Sanglia.
No, yeah. No, but you just showed me the picture. There was a photograph.
Yeah, but I thought it was on Wikipedia. But here, let's go here.
Yeah, that's the one. That's Charlie Cruz right there. That's the one. Look at him, Francis Cruz. Charlie Cruz.
Mr. Charlie.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Mr. Charlie, of course.
Oh, of course.
He's a funny guy.
Very funny.
Nannu,
Yeah.
do you
And he was a good singer too. His voice was very nice when he sang. Wait till you send you that music. You see what I mean? Very comfortable singer.
you see this picture on the right? Wait, let me make it bigger for you. You see that?
Yeah.
That's
Who's
him.
that?
I mean, I think it's him. This is an article. Yeah, it's about Charlie Clouse, this article. It says he was one of the best ever Maltese comedians, born 100 years ago. He became popular. Oh, this is what you were telling me about, the rediffusion program, Radio Muscatieri, something about the Musketeers.
Yeah, Radio Muscatieri. That's right.
Radio
That's
Muscateri. And with the Stage Commandos theatrical company, the heritage and humor he left behind is being renewed these days. He wanted to become
Unbelievable.
He wanted to
It was unbelievable.
I wish there were videos.
Radio Muscatieri was actually like a definition of the Stage Commandos, because the Muscatieri is musketeers. Remember the three musketeers? They were all swaddling, with the swords and all that. Yeah. So that's what they call Radio Musketeers. Radio Muscatieri, yes.
Cool. Let me go back to the article, because why not? It's fun. It'll be another hour-long video, but what else is new? He wanted, listen to this, Nannu, this is interesting. He wanted to become an architect. However, family needs led him to leave school, and in 1935, he started working at the dockyard, where during break time, sitting on two boxes on a plank, Charles Clouse started entertaining his colleagues, especially during the war, when the workers' morale was very low due to hard times and continuous attacks. So
That's right.
So you were a little young. You were 10 years old when he started at the dockyard, but by the time you went to the dockyard, like 5 years later, or 6 years later, he was still there.
Yeah, I entered the dockyard exactly 1941.
Oh, 41? I thought it was later. No, 41. That makes sense. Yeah.
No, 41. Yeah, that makes sense. But that's 6 years. 6 years between us.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
His son, Alan Clouse, maybe that's the guy's son, Alan Clouse. Maybe, I don't know, he has a different name. But his son, Alan Clouse, converted a garage at Marsa Scala into a small museum to commemorate his father. He told TVM that together with Armando Urso and Johnny Catania...
See, I mentioned them both.
They created a revolution with clean humor.
Oh, yes. Armando also was was a great actor, and he got that kind of feminine look.
Okay, so he was maybe, did he play females?
His voice a little bit, and even his movement, I'm not saying that he was gay.
He could be.
But he had that he got that gay look as a man.
But it's fine. It's fine to be gay, and it's fine to be feminine. So let's continue.
No, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm just telling you what he was like to me. There he is.
Where? Who?
What is this video? There's a video of Charlie Clouse.
Oh yeah.
Hold it. Play it.
But I want to read it first. Can I read it first, and then we'll play it? Because I want to know more. All right. So let me just. I'll go fast. I promise. Where was I? Armando. With great simplicity, they joined together to hold the first show at the dockyard when they converted a hangar into a stage and gave a Christmas show, and then the Stage Commandos was born. The three comedians had great success and were immediately invited to produce and present a daily program on Red Diffusion called Radio Muscatieri, which we just learned about. The program was not a first for Charles Clouse in Malta. My father came up with the stand-up comedy that is together with Johnny Navarro and Johnny Catania.
Johnny Navarro, that's another one I forgot to mention. Yeah, Johnny Navarro.
Okay. They dressed themselves well and provided humor in front of audiences. This is really cool. It's like theater history that you were part of that randomly showed up on Facebook with Michael.
The best part about it was they just did it instantly, with it came out right at the moment.
So they did improv. They did improvisation then.
Yeah, improvisation. Yes.
Nannu, do you remember any of their shows that you saw?
No, but I know them.
Who was your favorite one?
You could never say, I remember that show, that specified show, because their shows most of the time the same motive, the same kind of laughter, the same jokes instantly done at the moment. You can't say, listen, I went to see the Aida or Rigoletto. Their show is Stage Commandos show, and you're in for a good laugh.
I wish I could go back and see it.
I think if you know him that well, you could write a book about him, because there wasn't enough said about him.
They probably have books about him by now. He seems pretty famous.
Besides him, let me brief you on this one so you know. There was a great actor, Maltese actor in the movies. His name was Joseph Calleja. And today in Malta, there's another tenor by the name of Joseph Calleja.
Yes, everybody knows him.
This Joseph Calleja, he was from Rabat, and there's a monument for him in Rabat. He was also filmed. He was also with Walt Disney. He made the Magic Book. He stars in Magic Book. He stars also a great actor in Algiers. They named the movie Algiers. He stars the Canary Islands. He made a lot of big movies. It was a good, very, very detective story, very serious actor. And there's another Maltese actor. He didn't last long. He was in the days of Mario Lanza, and he made a movie called that Mario Lanza had started, but he did not finish back because he died. And it was called The Student Prince. He was a great tenor, but he was of great temperament too. He was in Hollywood, and he didn't make much. I don't know how much he made. His name was Oreste Kirkhope.
Can I ask you about the experience of watching the Stage Commandos? How did the theater look, or were you outside and they were still on boxes? What did it look like when you went there?
It looked like it's a very beginning of something, and you had the feeling that this is gonna go places. This was great, not just something for the moment. You had that feeling this is gonna last. And as far as I know, when I left Malta in 1953, they were still strong under diffusion.
Oh, okay. But what did the theater look like? Was there a stage, and where was it?
First they started in the dockyard, but then from the dockyard they went into different places and theaters performing. They put shows. Oh yeah.
What theaters did you see them in?
What?
Which theater did you see them in?
Let me see. I can't recall right now. I even played with them in Birkirkara, the Prince Theatre, Roxy Theatre, Roxy. I'm sure they was in the Radio City, Malta. Radio City is today's headquarters of the Labour Party in Blata Baida. that used to be there in your city. We played in there too. It's a big, big place. And they played for the union, the General Workers Union, they put shows for them and all that. No, they were all over. I mean, when you said the Stage Commando, pop, that's the Mac. But they were good.
You said you played with them in Birkirkara?
Yes, I did. Sure. Francis Shikruna. Yeah, we played.
That's Nanna's
I mean, they
name,
were
Francis
rehearsals,
Shikluna. He played with Nanna.
Yeah, I was no, Francis Shikruna was an actress. She was funny too.
Nanna could have been an actress. Nanna's funny. She's very funny.
Yeah, well, Francis Shikruna was an actress with them, like hired by them, but she fit perfect with them. She was their kind. You see, when you have somebody who's one of a kind,
Yeah.
when you have a group of people that look like all one of a kind, they so jive well together.
Yeah.
They
My friend
were
Angel,
glued together.
my friend Angel that you met, she's her mom is from Zabar. She has a theater company, and they are like that. They are like so perfect together, all of them.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah. But okay, so in Birkirkara, you played with them. So you talked with them, you hung out with them, had drinks, or
Well, I was only a child, because there was a guy from Vittoriosa, the one I told you. I hate to say this because he was very dear to me. This man had no roof in his mouth, so when he spoke, he goes.
okay, Nannu.
But he was just as great when you played the violin. Angels will come from heaven to listen to him.
Oh.
It was a tiny little man, very small, from Vittoriosa, from Burgo, and he was very close to my family, good friends with my grandfather. They played violins together. My grandfather, the one that was mean, he plays in the opera house.
Yeah. Michael
And
McCullough.
so it was Vassallo, the other one. He played with my grandfather too. Remember the teacher that was teaching me, and she recognized me, and we became, inseparable because of the World War II. We go to the shelter together.
Iris.
So I'm glad that if I die, we go with somebody with the family.
Iris.
My father
Vassallo.
played the bass fiddle at the opera house too. Besides, and his sister married my grandfather. So it's a complicated
your sister.
situation.
Wait, I got lost after Iris's father, who played the bass. His sister, what?
Yeah. His sister, which is Iris's
mother.
Aunt. No, she was not mother. She was Iris's aunt, because she was the sister of her father.
Okay.
Her father played the bass. She played the cello, and my grandmother Vassallo, Concetta Vassallo. I sent you the picture of her. You have it.
I know what she looks like. Yes.
Okay, that is his sister, my grandfather's wife.
Oh my God.
And also, it's complicated.
Wait, Concetta Vassallo, your grandmother, is
the sister of Vassallo, Iris's father.
Okay, that's easy.
I think if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure. If I'm not mistaken, his first name, I think it was Luigi, which means Louis. I believe it was Louis Vassallo.
Okay, so you were telling me about Charles Clues, and you were playing in Birkirkara, and then somehow we got diverted to the violin player who was angels from heaven.
He knew somebody, Vittoriosa, from the Stage Commandos, and they used to rehearse, and we played for them, him and I. I was a kid, but I was playing the guitar with him, but he would not play with anybody else but me. Because, I respected his looks, I respected his sound. He was my brother Larry's godfather. He was my brother Larry's from Vittoriosa. godfather.
Wait,
But he
the
was
violin
close to the
player?
family.
You're talking about the violin player?
Yes,
What was his
his
name?
name was Joseph. His name was Joseph Atstopardi.
Okay, Joseph Asapardi. Oh, so complicated.
And he was a great. He was a great violin player. He was a guitar player. He was a good mandolin player.
Uh-huh.
Right, but the best was with the violin, because with the guitar he was like pulling the strings.
I wish I
it
could
didn't
go
sound
back
that
in
clear.
time and hear all this music. But let's finish the article so you can see the video too. Okay, so we go back. Where were we? So the three
And he believe it or not,
Uh-huh.
as he was looking as he was, he had the prettiest wife you could ever lay your eyes on.
Wait, Charlie Clues?
No, Giuseppe
Joseph-
Azzopardi.
Giuseppe Azapardi. Well, good. She was in love with his music and his soul and
She
his spirit.
was, and his daughter was pretty, and she lived with us in Birkara, refugee, in the same house, and so did he in Birkara. That's where actually I met him, when we were refugees in Birkara. But that's when I started practicing guitar with him, and he believed in me a lot, and I believed in him, because when he played that violin, it goes through your heart.
Oh.
And he was a great musician. I tell you, let me see if you remember this song. This is one of his writings. It was called, he named it after his wife, Dionysia. Her name was Dionysia. And it goes like this. Ta-da, 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 ya, ta-da, 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 ta, ta-da, 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 ya, ta-da, 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 ta-da.
Dionysia, I'm in love with you. It's a pretty melody. It's a beautiful melody.
Well, I'm sure you heard me play that song, and I even
Yeah.
wrote it. I even wrote the music of it, and I think Lillian played it with me. Yeah,
Nice.
because we only learned it by ears, but then I said, let me write it down, and I wrote it down.
That's great.
It's in A minor. Then you go to
Sorry, it's in my head now.
That's right. And then the trio goes like this. Ya ta da ta da ta da ta. Ya ta da ta da ta da ta da. Ya ta da ta da ta da ta. Ya ta da ta da ta da da. Ya ta di ta da ta da ta. Ya ta da ta da ta da. Ya ta di ta da ta da ta da. Ya ta di ta da ta da. There goes into A minor. Da 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 da. Ta-da, yeah, etc., etc.
Nice. Okay, let's go back
It
to.
was great. He wrote great music.
That's very cool. And
Hi, Charlie Close.
Okay, so let's
play that video. Play it.
Wait, I want to read it. I'm not reading it. Okay, so he participated in 1962. In the 70s, he had some radio adventures, acted by Johnny Navarro. They contributed to the newspaper. It's Torca. He was recognized for his career with, he had an award, which I'm not going to say because I'm terrible at Maltese. They had an exhibition in Caspiqua at the 100th anniversary of his 100th birthday, and between the
was that Rialto, right? The theater was the Rialto.
Okay, I don't know. It doesn't say, but I believe you.
Rialto, yes, I think so.
Oh, I know what I wanted to ask you. Biff, I always forget to ask you, Nannu, what was your address in Birkirkara when you were a refugee? Where did you live?
Okay. Yeah, I lived on the number 5, what is in Nithari? Number 5, Butcher Street.
Butcher Street?
Ali number 5. Because I lived in 2 addresses in Birkara. One was Ali number 5, number 11, I think, yes. And the other one before that was Butcher Street, St. Julian Street, Butcher Alley, number 3.
All right, so it's 3 St. Julian Street, Butcher Alley.
No, 3 Butcher Alley, St. Julian Street. That's how it is. 3 Butcher Alley, St. Julian Street.
And do you know,
Near the
like,
Church of St. Julian.
all right, that's helpful, near the Church of St. Julian. Do you remember anything else about the street or how the house looked?
No, wait a second. Excuse me, not St. Julian. I'm sorry. St. Julian Street, but it was St. Rocco Street. The Church of St. Rocco.
Rocco.
St. Julian Street. That's the one.
Is St. Julian Street, but the Church of St. Rocco?
Yes.
Okay. And you said
And
there
there's
were
more
two. There were two
And
addresses.
there's a big. It never ends. You see, you open many doors in my mind.
I know.
It never ends because in that same street, World War II, there was a big disaster. There was a bomb down there in that same street that did not explode, and it was a time bomb, and the bomb removers were there, and whenever it was not working, it was not ticking, and when they tried to move it, it started ticking, so the timer started going on. Anyway, so they exposed it in the middle of the street, and they warned everybody not to go there. They corridored the street. Somehow, a lot of people went there that they never saw a bomb in their life, and the time it went off, and it exploded. It killed about 9 people. Yeah.
It killed 9 people?
Yes.
Oh my God. Where were you at the time?
I was in Birkirkara, but I was in our shelter. We had our own private shelter.
What year was this?
Yeah. Well, I don't remember exactly, but it was in the middle, maybe 1942, 43.
Wow. So you were like a teenager still. You were in your late teens.
Yeah, I'm still a teenager, yeah.
Wow. You must have been so scared, right?
Oh, yeah, I was very, very afraid. I was like a little mouse.
Oh, really?
Running in the shelter. I was the first one in the shelter. Not like Nanna. Nanna, because she had a boyfriend, English boyfriend, she stay outside, worried about her. Okay. And Bakusha for shelter, he didn't like to go to the shelters.
Of course I went to the shelter. You kidding me? I said it would kill me.
No, but you used to say.
No, you never wanted to be in the shelter.
I was escape.
You used to stay out of the shelter or the
Yeah, all right.
That's what.
She
you
never
said
wanted
me.
to be in the shelter.
I never knew you then.
Okay, that's what I did.
Okay.
I hate the shelter.
You did, Nana.
Okay.
You always told us that you hated it and you wanted to go outside and watch the
See,
planes.
I'm not lying.
You always told us that. You said
That's right.
you said everyone was praying and you hated like listening to everyone praying because they were just sitting there scared praying, and you like to go outside and sit on the roof or look out the window and watch the bombs or watch the planes.
I decided the truth. It's like you're talking the way I talk. The same thing, you say. It's true.
That's what I
So I'm
remember.
not lying.
You used to count all the planes. You told us you'd always count all the planes when they were coming, and you would hear the sound like boom, boom, boom. You always said it like that.
You hear the sound of barrage. We call it barrage. Remember?
See the barrage.
It's barrage. Boom, boom,
Oh,
boom,
yeah,
boom,
yeah,
boom,
yeah,
boom,
yeah,
boom. You
yeah.
forgot that too?
No,
Holy mackerel.
you forget that.
She didn't forget it.
You can't forget that bomb. That bombs.
Let me tell you something. My brother Charlie was in Libya, right, during the war. When he came to Malta, and they used to put the barrage on, when there was an air raid, he was amazed. He says he never heard anything like that on the front.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, he said, I never ever heard any barrage like that. Malta was completely covered.
Wow.
We were not allowed to go out of the shelter, not until 5 minutes after the air raid sound all clear, because the shrapnels and the bombs are still falling.
It's so hard to
Anyway, besides
imagine
all
it.
this,
It's so
we
hard to
go
picture it.
from one subject to another.
Okay, but you had another address in Birkirkara or only one?
Yeah. Then I had alley number 5, number 10, number 11.
Alley number 5, number 11?
Yeah, St. Rocco Street.
So you had two or just one homes in Birkirkara?
No, I only had one at a time. We had St. Julian Street, near St. Julian, and then St. Draco Road, then St. Draco Church. And we had further up, we were about half a block up, we moved to a bigger place, to the big house where I met Joe Giuseppe Azzopardi, the one with the violin. He was evacuated with us, but he was part of the family. His daughter lived in there, yeah. And then we lived into my cousin's place. And, and that's it. We played music every night. We played in the shelter, M&I. The longest day I ever played, we played 4 days straight. We stopped for a cup of tea, take a little nap, and start playing again.
Wow. It's like amazing because you were just like playing while the bombs were like dropping outside.
Yeah, we had to keep the morale up. We kept everybody happy,
Yeah. Did you guys sing? Like, were people singing and dancing too, or just listening?
Not dancing, listening, yes. But dancing, there was no dancing. But, and singing, not either. Just listening to the music.
Just like it was in America. Because we just listened. We didn't sing or dance.
Yeah. And his daughter was a great pianist, too. His daughter was Mary Apap, A-P-A-P.
It's good to hear that you played with women as well. I like that.
Are you upset, Francis? You want to stop?
I'm not holding you.
I understand that, but you don't look too happy.
Nannu, you wanna watch a video of Charles Clues?
Yeah. There's a video of Charlie Clues.
Okay.
Okay, let's watch it. Let me make it big.
Make it big.
Għallu li jem barbier li għandu medicina it-tella ix-xar. Mort għandu għalli 7 liri li kun daqsek. Għetlu t-tella xar zgur. Għalli ħana jidlek, ħarġ li pettine bħal da. Għalli għattaraħ da. Għalli dak waqat li ftit medicina fuqu, din it-tella xar. Għalli usarex kubilja.
Xtaq isir perit iżda l-eżiġenzi tal-familja wasluh biex jitlaq mill-iskola u fl-1935 jibda jaħdem it-tarzna. Fejn fil-ħin tal-break fuq żewġ kaxxi u fallakka, Charles Clues beda jferraħ lil kollegi tiegħu speċjalment fi żmien il-gwerra, meta l-moral tal-ħaddiema kien ikun baxx ħafna minħabba l-aks u l-attakki kontinwi.
Il-ġuventur tal-lum, żgħażagħ tal-lum ma jistgħux jifhmu dak kif konna għaddejjin.
Min garax f'Marsa Scala li jibnu Alan Clues bidel f'mużew żgħir għall-memorja ta' missieru għallilna li flimkien ma' Armando Urso u Johnny Catania ħolqu rivoluzzjoni fil-qasam tal-umorizmu nadif.
Dis-sempliċità kollha. Dawn iktar ingħaqdu u għamlu l-ewwel show ġoddokjar stess il-ħangar irranġaw appalk. U għamlu l-ewwel show fi żmien il-miliet. Mbagħad minn hemmhekk twildu l-Stage Commandos.
It-tlet kummedjanti tant bdew jagħmlu suċċess li malajr ġew mistiedna jipproduċu u jippreżentaw programm kuljum fuq Rediffusion, imsejjaħ Radio Muskettieri. Dan il-programm ma kienx l-unika ħaġa li Charles Clues għamel għall-ewwel darba f'Malta.
Missiera ħareġ bil-stand-up comedy, just. U, per eżempju, John Navarro, Jankolla u Johnny Catania. Joħorġu libsin polit, daw, bil-libsa normali da kostume, jiġu qoddim in-nies, jibdaw ma' ċajtu hekk dik is-sempliċità u daqshekk.
L-Stage Commandos tant kienu popolari li ma kienx hawn teatru wieħed f'Malta li ma ġewx mistiedna fih. Charles Clues innifsu kien parti wkoll mix-xandira inawgurali fuq Television Malta fid-29 ta' Settembru 1962.
Il-ħosti xbajt, wara xi sena, nofru pażżieda, żieda malaj, żdied fil-familja.
Fis-snin 70 ħolo l-avventuri radiofoniċi msejħa Fredu Frendo Skendo, maħdumin minn Johnny Navarro, u għal kważi 50 sena kien kontributur regolari fil-ġurnali u r-rivisti paġni umoristiċi fit-Torċa. Fl-1996 ħidmietu ġiet apprezzata bil-midalja għal qaddi tar-Repubblika. Feluq il-100 sena mit-twelid ta' Charles Clues it-tella twirja f'Bormla fejn nex għal ħafna snin, waqt li bejn is-27 u d-29 ta' Settembru Kull filgħaxija fil-Kavallier ta' San Ġwan il-Belt se jittella spettaklu li se jġedded bosta memorji ta' xogħlijiet li Klus kien u għadu magħruf għalihom. Fosthom it-tieġ ta' Carmena Abdillah. Barra dan se jiġi publikat ktieb li Charles kiteb iżda ma laħaqx ippubblika.
Niekol laħam ta' ċanga kull-jum u nħoss li b'saħħti daqs barri.
Mela mhux bħala xina niekol ħut kull-jum waqqas nafnhom.
Wow.
Oh boy, I saw their faces there. Oh my God. You just took me to 72 years away.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Armando, so Johnny Frendo. Oh my God. And I'm sure that song that I was singing there is the same song that I told you that he wrote about his family. And my sister played this, anyway, all the different instruments. It's
Right,
funny,
his
very
mother
funny.
played the radio.
I wish you could understand Maltese because he is funny, believe me.
Yeah. Do you want to go back and look at some of the pictures? I can put it, I can make them on pause so
Is there any other videos on it?
I can look. I mean, they had the footage from somewhere, so not on this.
Also.
Pardon me?
That's Armando also.
Okay. That's the one you said was
Yeah, a little bit on the feminine side.
Yes. Okay, let's see. Charles Clues, Maltese Singer 75. This is a video on YouTube. It's from the 60s though.
Oh, Sparrow and Ahmad. That's another I know.
Jak wirus waħda di, biex wasalna ħna l-bnedmi, għal-klu martu biex inġej, saqra ħaħej. Ara naqra spirusir, l-erbta dawn iż-żminijiet, għal-klu marċet minna u marru jisparaw. Ġetta biex tinki, Ospirum berentale, osploda affliċet, biex ħaġa ta' sufjet, il-qamar jixraq bir-rispet. Għax bla qamar ismewit, jisom dar minajru li, u hija ħasra jekk joltuħ mejjed għallhom. Jar, imma kem tiflak kun ħmar, da bil-ħaq beċun sabu, bla kol ma jkun. Wieġeb spiru xej ma blajk, dak li għatlek mux bitċaj, u il-qamar sparaw skur, ras il-mosadlu. Ċetta biex tinki, Ospirum berentale, osploda affliċet, biex ħaġa ta' sofjet, il-qamar jixraq bir-rispet. Għax bla qamar ismewit, jisom dar minajru li, u joħosra jekk joltuħ mejjen ħallu. Ħasra jekk joltuħ mejjed ħallu. Amar joltu, amar joltu, amar joltu, amar joltu, amar joltu.
What the heck was that all about? What was that?
That is fun. Did you hear his voice?
Of course, I heard his voice. He's very articulate. But what was the song about? The moon?
The song was a shot to the moon, and they hit the moon in the eye, and the moon complained, and nobody to complain to. It's funny, is it? I wish you could understand more of this. But did you see the shot in the eye with the moon, the bullet?
Yeah, that's actually the first film. That's actually the first film ever made. Was the rocket going to the moon and shooting the moon in the eye?
Yeah.
So they sung about that.
But he had a very strong voice. And the one I told you about his family, I wish you could really understand that, because I wish I could translate it to you. Anyway, maybe I'll try.
Yeah, why
But
not? It could be fun.
It was funny.
Let's
Okay.
I really, because there are like a lot of photos during this video that you were like, oh my God, but then it went so fast. So like for
Man.
wait, so we
That's
can
him.
so
When he was young.
wait, is that wait, hold on. What is it? Oh, it's going so fast and I can't pause it. Hold on.
Did you say how old?
Oh my
Did you
God.
say go back?
Okay.
Wait.
Wait.
Look at that picture. You see, that's when Malta had the tram. We call them trams, buses with the electricity. You see the wires?
Why don't they have trams today? I didn't know you guys had trams.
I don't know, but they had trams all over the place. You see the coaches?
What a pity.
How they used to carry the loads on the carts in there.
What am I looking at on the cars?
Zabar had trams.
Zabar had
They used to run on
trams?
the radio. What?
Zabar had trams as well.
Yes, of course they
Wow.
did.
Maybe we could find some of the ruts, the tracks, but probably not.
Yeah.
That's so cool though. I wish you guys still had them. I wish we had them here.
That's a fantastic picture. Could you send me a copy of that picture?
Yes, let me take a screenshot right now.
There's a lot of nostalgia in that picture, I tell you.
Can you recognize?
I think that picture, from what I could see, it's someplace in Sliema or Gzira.
Okay. I don't know how you know, but maybe from the architecture here.
From the buildings. I'm looking at the buildings.
Yeah.
At the fences. That's a nice. That's either a hospital there, either there or Birkirkara, Fiordoli, Birkirkara, maybe either one.
Okay.
Because I'm looking at the structure of the buildings, of the fences, the outer perimeter of the area. That looks like a hospital or a school. I think that's in Fiordali or Blue Sisters, something like that.
Cool. Do you know the tram, like where it was going?
Oh, no, I can't even read the train.
Okay.
The tram.
Right, let's
Well,
see.
they. I don't know exactly. I was a kid when they removed them. I remember very, very faint idea.
So here, let's see what it says. It says, being of the age 15 to 18, I don't know, hereinafter called the apprentice of the first part of Mary Clues, the mother of said Charles Clues of the second part, and engineer Captain Edwin Williamson, RN, manager engineering department, HM Dockyard, Malta, who with his successors in his said office or other the person appointed from time to time to perform the duties of his, I don't know what I'm reading, but anyway, he's called the master for and on behalf of the kings, most excellent majesty, his heirs and successors of the third. I don't know what that was, but something about Mary and her son.
Yeah, they are RN, but I said the dockyard means
Royal Navy. I know that, but
Navy.
do you know what they were talking about in that document?
Well, yes, he was a teenager when he went to the dockyard, and his father was an engineer, etc. I got an idea.
You got that more than I did. Okay, so here he is on stage. Let's see what other pictures.
He was very young in there.
You.
But this picture, boy, does it bring memory? Holy mackerel! I wonder if I wasn't there.
You think you could be one of these guys in the photograph?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I was there when they first started.
Wow.
Oh, my God. I remember that. Oh, my goodness.
Do you know where that would be? Where this?
Francis, excuse me. Francis, could you look? You see this guy here, Francis?
Yeah,
This looks like your brother Joseph or Giuseppe. This looks like your brother Giuseppe was blacksmith. It's the boiler suit they call it. Did you remember him with the hat like that?
This one
I
with
think it looks.
this guy with the
It
hat in the
looks like
back, standing up on the left.
Yes, at this land over there onto the right of the picture.
Wait, the right of the picture. Is he where? Where is
The middle group of people, the right of the picture, the very first one with the hat and the overalls.
I think you mean on the left. He has like a white shirt underneath a dark.
Yes.
Yes, that's on my left. I don't know if it's on your right. You think that's
I
Nanna's
meant
brother?
right.
You think that's Nanna?
Is on the right of the picture. Looking at the picture is on the left.
Okay. So you think that's Nanna's? You think that's Nanna's brother?
It looks like him.
See you,
I
Joseph?
can
Giuseppe.
certify it. It looks like it. And
Wow.
on the far end over here, these are all office workers. The one that dress regularly, with white shirt and all that and ties, those are office workers. Used to come from the office to listen to him.
Is this in the dockyard?
Yeah, of course. That's where it started.
Of course. How am I supposed to know? Because you said they played everywhere. So I see a lot of streamers.
That's the beginning of it in the dockyard.
Huh.
And they were. That's what do you call that? That's one of the factories in there. I think that was the MIDI factory, I believe.
A what factory? A MIDI factory?
The MIDI Mechanics Engineering Department.
Oh. How can you tell?
From the structure, I'm looking at the structure. I know that's what was their favorite place, because actually they started out of the factory on the outer part in the road, in the street,
Wow.
Okay, we have to leave you.
Oh,
because
come
Nanna's gonna go.
on. No, wait. Let's just finish the video and then go. Come on. You can't leave now. This is too exciting. See all these people? Maybe Nanna, you're there too. All right, so this
No. Those are all dockyard workers. Those are all dockyard workers.
Is this in the three cities as well as the Sanglia?
It's gotta be there, yes. I think Sanglia, yes.
It looks like Sanglia.
I think this is on your left, on the left of the picture here, where that man is standing. I think that's the church of Sanglia, because it was demolished and rebuilt.
Wow, amazing! It's weird that it's actually a moving photo. So there are bombs.
Look at the bombs. You see the bombs falling?
Yes, and then she's cleaning up afterwards. My God.
Yeah.
Ugh. I'm so sorry you guys had
those
to go.
Those are beams. That wood is leaning on the wall. Those are beams.
From the ceiling. From the ceiling, right?
Wooden beams that they used to make the floors on the roof.
Okay. It's very interesting.
That was to support the floor.
I'm just trying to see. I mean, I think those are mostly the historical photographs.
That's a beautiful job he did.
What?
I remember the theater Orpheum. Let me see. The Orpheum, Stage Commandos, Ken Zbal was a mistake. Zowija made a mistake, married her. That's the name of the show. The other was Stage Commandos, Villa Girgenti, Regal. I can't read it good.
Ta Connect.
Villa Girgenti, Regal.
Nuliet.
El Conte, that means the bill.
The bill?
The bill. They pay the bill. And the other one, but the other one, they're all at the Orpheum. Orpheum was, what was the Orpheum? Gzira?
Yes.
Oh.
It says Theater Zira up there.
Yeah.
Alibaba.
See what I mean? My memory serves me right.
Yeah. It always does. How about this photo?
Okay, look at them here. La Ferla right there. La Ferla is there. Johnny Catania over here.
Wait,
next to
tell me
Charlie
where.
Close.
I don't know. I can't see who you're talking about. Let's start on the left. Let's start with the guy standing with his hands on the other guy's shoulders.
That I think that's La Ferla.
Uh-huh.
His name is La Ferla. Then Charlie Close.
Oh, so that's Charlie
The other
Cluse
one,
by the microphone.
yeah, that's Charlie Close. And next to Charlie Close is Lele Tabone.
Okay.
And then next to him is Johnny Catania.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the one in the back of Charlie Close, I can't make him up. I can't make him up. Not Charlie. The two in the back, I can't make him up yet.
It's okay. Do you remember anything interesting about these people that you haven't mentioned yet?
No, this looks like the radio. This looks like a radio show. You see the microphone in front of them.
Yeah, it says rediffusion, or however you pronounce it.
This may be when they recorded the shows for the rediffusion.
Rediffusion. Okay. All right. They look like they're having a grand old time.
Yeah, they're all laughing.
Yeah. How about this? Does this ring
This one here, the lady standing up on the left of Charlie Close. That's Francis Shikruna.
What, all the way on the left? The one, or in the
middle,
middle?
the girl in the middle.
Okay.
The girl with the striped shirt, the dress.
Well, they both have stripes.
That's Francis Shikruna. And the one standing behind her is Johnny Catania. And the one next to her is Charlie Close. The other one is La Verla. Olohra is Jusa Caruana.
Fun. It looks fun. They're reading a script. It looks really fun.
And the microphones from the ceiling. You see them.
I know.
They are reading it. They are putting up a show because they used to act for the diffusion. They used to do it in person. So since there was no picture, they all had something to read. You see them. They all have pamphlets in their hand.
So basically, they're recording. They're recording a radio show live.
No, they're not recording. They are broadcasting. They're not recording.
Okay, they're broadcasting.
They are broadcasting a show.
They're on air live, but they have a live audience at the same time, right?
I don't think so. I didn't think they have a live audience.
But then why are they staged? But they're staged. No, they must have because they're staged. Look at how they're standing. They're we call it cheating out. They're cheating out to the stage. They must have had an audience there because otherwise they would all be. They wouldn't be around a table with a phone. They're acting
because they're all reading. Because you got the microphones coming down from the ceiling, and they didn't have the commodity of have a microphone each and every one of them.
No,
so
Nannu, they're acting. Because look at how they're standing. Look at how Charlie Close is facing Johnny Catania. They're not just facing out reading the script. They're looking at each other as if they're doing a theatrical production. They have a live audience there. It was common. That was common to do. Yeah. Even Dick Van Dyke.
Maybe they did, but I don't think so.
All right. I'm gonna place a bet, but I don't know. I don't know because
to me that's not
what happened?
To me that's not the stage.
Sorry, I pressed the wrong icon. I was trying to go to play, and I pressed something that wasn't play. Come on, where's my Chrome?
I only wish that you could understand them.
Don't remind me how bad I am with Maltese. The thing is, like, I don't have people to hang out with that talk to me in Maltese. Like, when I lived in Malta, I had friends that did, but in Gozo, nothing.
Well, in Gozo, you could do this to them. Please, talk to me in Maltese. Let me learn Maltese.
I don't have a lot of friends in Gozo. I just don't. Anyway, let's continue.
If you have one person, it's enough.
But I don't.
Because all I have to do...
I have friends in Gozo, but they're mostly foreigners. I don't really have friends that are Gozotan. I mean, I do at work, but it's not like we hang out after work. It's just kind of like at work. Here's something. Do you recognize anything here?
They're so small.
What if I zoom in? If I can zoom. Let's see. You see the theater?
Yeah, that's the theater in the Naval Yard. That's in the dockyard.
Oh my God.
That's a makeshift theater.
How is that makeshift?
Not a theater, makeshift. That's a makeshift stage.
Oh, wow. Like, so where was it and what building was it in? Do you remember?
Everything, if you notice, listen, if you notice the scenery in the front, the balustrade, you see them? They're all flat, they're all wood cutouts. They're all cutouts from wood. And they made it look like a real balustrade. And the lamps, the same thing. Yeah, that's a makeshift stage.
Do you know what building this could have been in?
I have no idea.
But did you see shows like this?
I never even saw that. Never saw it.
All right.
Never.
Well, it's interesting. You could recognize it was at the dockyard right away.
Yeah. Oh wow! Whoa! Wait a second. Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
What happened?
Now I'm looking at the faces.
Oh.
My God. Oh, there's a lot of faces look familiar, but who am I gonna accuse? Oh my God, there's kids there too. See the kids in the front?
I do. One looks like Dad.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah.
That one.
No, my God. Oh my goodness. I know, I don't recall that. I don't recall. Look, the crowd in there. Keep on the clip, Terrace. How come you have no interest in these things?
Nannu. Just, she's tired. Just leave her
I
be.
had a lot. I had this about 3 months or 4 months ago. The same thing.
No,
I'm tired.
no, this is the first time today. This is the first time today, Francis.
It's
Hey,
okay.
okay.
She gets
Don't
frustrated.
look
She gets.
Don't look so frustrated. I'm not saying nothing. I'll go to the memories in here. Look here. Look at what she did for you. Look.
Look how design it. What did she do for me?
She did that for you. She said it for you.
For me, for what?
I don't know to wear it. No?
I'm sorry. Here, Nannu, look at this picture. This looks cool. This looks like a fun show.
Oh yeah.
I guess it's not familiar, but they're all dressed up as gypsies. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not politically correct anymore. Fortune tellers.
Gypsies are gypsies. No matter what you call them.
No, Nannu, stop. That's a mean stereotype.
I had my experience. With them.
Let's not talk about it. It's not good.
Okay.
How about this one?
This, let me see. Yeah, this the same actors in there.
Francis Cicluna.
Giuseppe Caruana, Francis Cicluna, La Ferla, Lele Tabone. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's stop. Don't. We'll do it next time. Let's stop because it's going to get worse.
Are you sure you don't want to look at the Radio Musketeers picture?
No, listen. Take it from here. Let's stop here.
All right. A Merry Christmas. A mirthful New Year. Wishing you. Mirthful means funny.
I never saw that word before.
It's not really a word. No one says mirthful.
It's mirthful. Actually, that's not a mirthful. That's a wordful. Wordful. WIRTH. If you will, wordful.
No, that's not what it is.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. That's not a W. That's an M. Mirthful. Mirth means humor. So they're saying like a funny New Year, but instead of funny, they said mirthful. It's a very lovely photo. It's cute. You have.
Yeah. I stand corrected. Go away, and we'll see you next time.
Love you guys.
Say I don't.
Bye. Thank you.
Don't.
Sorry I didn't get to say hi.
How are you? Bye.
Bye.